Alright, so what I have for you here is just some slices of bacon. Here I have some thick cut bacon. We usually like thick cut bacon here in this house. Thin tends to get too thin for me. It just depends on how your butcher will cut it or how it's packaged and it's really thin. But we usually like thick cut bacon here. So what I have here again is bacon, and I'm just going to be putting this onto the cookie sheet. Now here I have lined out some parchment paper on a cookie sheet, and we're just going to put the bacon slices on to the cookie sheet. I'm one hand in it today because I don't have a tripod yet or anything, so bear with me on that. I'm going to do the best I can. And if they tend to slightly overlap, that's okay. If you have to put them on top of one another, you know, to cook, that's okay too. They'll end up all cooking pretty much the same all the way through. Now I know everybody's like, oh, well, you need to have some separation and blah, blah, blah. Well, for me, this doesn't really matter. It tends to cook pretty much the same, and you're not gonna have, you know, any uneven pieces or anything like that. So this should be just fine putting in the oven as it is. So I'm actually going to be putting all of the slices here on the tray. Now this is a great way to also reserve space when you're needing that extra burner to put something else on when you're cooking. You don't have to worry about trying to find another free burner to cook something if you have other things you need to cook. It's more convenient, and while your bacon's cooking, you've got other things you can be putting on. I don't know if you have some grits or, you know, scrambled eggs or whatever. You know, that's just a great way to reserve space as well. So now I have my bacon lined out on my tray, and I'm going to put it in the oven for about 300 or on about 380 degrees. So pop this in the oven. There we go. Okay, we'll be back and see how it's doing here in just a bit. Look how nice this turned out to be. It's really, really looking good. Doesn't that just look great? Freshly out of the oven. Not much of a mess at all. Easy cleanup. Bacon is cooked to perfection. So good. If you haven't cooked your bacon in the oven, please do yourself a favor and do that. It'll save the headache. It'll save the mess. You will not regret it, trust me. If you like to see more videos like this one, please subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so you know every time that a video is put up. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.